the schematic right now. There we go. Hello! Welcome back to almost at H1Z1. I keep thinking H1Z1 when I play this game because it has like a similar vibe, I guess. The zombie survival. But this is more of a single player experience. H1Z1 was more of like a PvE kind of scenario. Anyways, welcome back to 7 Days to Die Darkness Falls. I want to make some more progress on the base and also see if I can figure out how to get some hazmat fiber. I did a little bit of Googling. I was told that my best bet for finding hazmat fiber is to like raid military compounds. I might be able to find some in the snow biome. And I should also max out scavenging, which I think I've done. Yes, I more or less have done that. So yeah, we should be fine in terms of scavenging. Hey, welcome Exiled. Now, let me just get the game working as intended before we head out anywhere. There we go. I also need to make food. I need food in game. I don't have like a stable source of food. Happy New Year? Yeah, Happy New Year. Oh, there's still zombies outside my base. The reason why I want to get hazmat fiber is because I want to fight zombie bears. And I think the easiest way to find zombie bears is in the wasteland biome. But the wasteland biome is covered in radiation. Hey, get away from my wall. That's my wall. I need that for defensive reasons. Do I have wood? I do not have wood on me. This tree... Does this tree have wood? Why does that sound weird? Well, it doesn't have wood. It only has sticks. Do you have wood? I require all of your wood. There is no wood. Have I seen your new profile picture on Discord? I have not seen your new profile picture on Discord. I can check it after stream. Where's this guy going? Whack him. What? I'm assuming all of these are iron based. Yes, they are. I wouldn't mind some iron though. Let's actually get some iron. If I remember that is? Oh, it should be relatively easy to remember. But if I were to guess, it's probably to do with the thing you were working on, right? With the animation for that one song you really like. That would be my guess. Is there no iron down here? I'm not finding any iron. There we go. I couldn't fit for some reason. I don't think I filled up everything, but it's fine. It's fine. Just try not to think about the fact that there's like a random hole in the world somewhere that I dug. Now I'm thinking about it. Dang it. Hey, zombie body. Yeah, it would be nice to get like a bunch of iron into the forge to like melt that while we go do something else. Probably grab some of the wood. Like 1,000 wood or something. 1,000 wood. And I just go somewhere to find a little bit of iron. Don't spit on me. Don't like being spit on. I don't think most people do, but there's probably a couple people that do. So there is a market for you, zombie, somewhere in the world, just not here. Have I already mined all the rocks in the area? Probably. I was looking for nitrates. Probably a rock somewhere, though, that I missed. A lot of zombies around. Just hope I don't run into any of those, like, stealth zombies. They are the real problem. Do not like them very much. And apparently they also teleport, question mark? Considering they got into my, base that one time. Alright. At least have some iron under here. It's really hard to see what's iron and what isn't iron when I'm using the night vision. Hey Alfie, Happy New Year! Hope it's been a good one thus far, even though it's only been like, what? How many days has it been now? 3 days? I've already lost track. It's been 3 days! I've never been one to keep close eyes on dates unless they're important. It needs repairs, okay. I gotta cancel this first. This is gonna take forever. We can go back to making topsoil, just keep making more. So for steel, what is it called? Forged steel, I need 10 iron. And for 1 block, let's see, steel block, where do I find the steel block? I need 10 forged steel. What the fuck? Oh, hi. He came out of nowhere. So just for 1 block, it's like 100 iron. So I want 1,000 blocks, and I need 100,000 iron. Not saying I'm getting 100,000 iron right now, I'm just saying that's not a bad goal to have. Oh, that's a screamer. That's probably gonna attract a lot of attention. Attention that I don't really want right now, but it's a bit too late. Oh no, it's a stealth guy. No, I don't like the stealth guys. The problem is I can't seem to hit them sometimes. Oh, I'm dead. The friggin' stealth guys are so weird because they like phase in and out of existence. I don't hear like a hit sound, so I'm not sure if I'm hitting them or not. Yeah, spawn on my bed. It's really confusing. I never know if I'm actually damaging them or not. Oh, it's really dark out. Yeah, shame if I didn't have a light source. What's the moon? Is it like going up or down? I mean, moons don't really go up and down like the sun does, but a lot of the times in video games, they tend to make the moon just go like around, just like the sun does. I think it's daytime soon, because this is east. You can see the horizon on the east is like looking a little brighter. The sun is probably rising soon. I have some wood somewhere. I could put that in the fire and I could actually see something. Be the worst. Oh, that gives like no light whatsoever. Fantastic. Alright. How do I take one of something again? Not shift. Control right click? Nope. Alt right click? Nope. Shift right click? Nope. No, that works. I was wondering if there was an easier way. I can see! That said, I can't really defend myself like this. Yeah, I need to find a way to deal with the stealth zombies as soon as possible. I have no idea how to actually fight them. Like, if it's one and it's an open place, I can handle it. If it's cramped or there's more of them, then it's a problem. Oh, that's not the take everything button. What's the take everything button? R. I wonder if I can mod this thing to be more quiet so it attracts less zombies. 150 iron, don't mind if I do. We already have 25,000 iron. Actually more. So getting 100k is probably not that difficult. Looks like I'm digging like magma rocks because of the night vision. If I turn it on, it looks more normal. But I can't see much. Don't scream! Oh, that's the second one! Don't scream! Actually, I attract these screamers like crazy by digging down here. Better not be a third one. Oh, there's someone coming. Oh, please don't tell me it's an entire horde. They didn't scream! And there's a stealth guy. Get me out of here. Can I even get out? Wrong tool. Hi. Watch the guy teleport next to me and kill me. Ooh. All these guys literally just showed up out of nowhere. I am leaving as fast as I can. Or I'm being killed by a random nobody. I'm wearing full steel armor, right? Yeah. It no longer cuts the trick. Is that a mix of two phrases? Did I mix two phrases again? Cuts the trick. Does the trick and cuts the job? Is that what I'm mixing? I have a tendency to like mix multiple phrases together. I think of two things at the same time and I say them both. Like, mixed. Welcome back, Exiled. Let's see. We got a lot of things. I want to make a ridiculous amount of forged steel. Oh yeah, this thing doesn't even need wood, does it? Fantastic. I have this 1,000 wood to spare. Just put that in somewhere. Here. Let's see. Crushed sand. Make a lot of crushed sand. Oh, probably mostly lurking because I need to finish Fontaine in like the next couple of days so I can do some event stuff. Oh, I have not been keeping up with events on Genshin. I can't bring myself to do it. I've just been playing Star Rail instead. It's easier to play on phone. Let's see, store this. It's a lot of buckets. Okay, store this. These are... It's for hip fire stuff. Do I have some anti-radiation pills or do I know how to make them? It's pretty easy, wasn't it? It's like... Anti-radiation pills. Requires master scientists. But it's only nitrate powder and murky water. It's a lot of nitrate powder, but still. How do you get master scientist? Problem is the event right now has a thing to do in the prison in Fontaine, but you don't know if you could go there before the story takes you there. Oh, I see. I feel like they've usually put stuff in like events where there's like a force activate event without doing story first, but maybe not for that one, I don't know. Master scientist. Get master scientist. Oh, that's this one. Okay. It's a really expensive one. No, I'm not gonna get that. It's too much of a hassle. Okay, I gotta cure my infection. Do I have honey? Then I need a first aid kit or something like that. Do I not have anything like that at all? I think so. I didn't bring many medical supplies from the old base. Unfortunately, I should have, but I didn't. You need to make a first aid kit. First aid blood bag, grain, alcohol, and bandages. Sounds about right. You can make a first aid bandage with aloe cream. I have stuff to make aloe, which I don't seem to have either. Did I not bring seeds with me from my old base, or did I lose them somehow? Could just drive back and check. Just not very tempted to do so. But I have a lot of medkits there too, so I probably should. Right, road trip. Let's see. Should also be looking for the military compounds. Apparently traders might also sell... Oh, the lag game? There we go. Traders might also sell the stuff I need, so I should check with traders every now and then. Let's see, so I could check with Trader Hugh here. Probably expensive though. I'm probably looking for either just straight up hazmat fiber or hazmat things that I can scrap to get hazmat fiber. Of the two.
Does this look like a lounge to you?
Yeah, a bit. It's a bit like a lounge. The best lounge, though. Kind of a bad lounge. You could make a better lounge. Oh, it's not supposed to look like a lounge? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't see any hazmat stuff.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Could I say Sumeru was a lot more interesting to you? I really like the... I like the looping festival in Sumeru. That was probably my favorite part. But I really like the trial stuff in Fontaine. I have a lot of fun with that. Can I jump if I drive over here with turbo on? Not really. Oh, okay. Yeah, that car came out of nowhere. Keep hitting tab to open the map. It's not the correct button. Let's grab this. Get all the rotten flesh I can get. Ow, my health bar. Is this a military place? Can I raid you for potential hazmat stuff? You have hazmat stuff. How do I get your hazmat stuff? Hey, you kind of destroyed most of the tents. Now give me hazmat stuff. Nope. Oh, he's just gone. Okay. Say so, game. There are a lot of hazmat people, but I don't know how I get stuff from them. They just have a chance to drop it. Give me some medical. Nope, just paper. In medical supplies. Game says no. Wow. Wonder these guys turn into zombies. The heck kind of building is that? What happened to good architecture? Good old classics. Now it's always like, hey, I did some whack stuff with squares. Isn't it unique? I mean, sure. I mean, I like it. Okay, I should stop being mean to modern architecture. It's funny because one of my friends that I studied architecture with, he's more into the modern stuff, I'm more into the classic stuff. So we would like argue about things, and it's it's fun to have a friend that you can just like argue and disagree with. Okay, sick jump. That was not a sick jump at all. Got my hopes up for nothing. Just at the beginning of Fontaine, so I like it better. Yeah, I feel like the early parts of every arc, chapter, whatever it's called. The early parts of like each region is kind of like meh, until you kind of get to like the stuff is happening part. Because it was the same in Sumeru, I feel like. The beginning was kind of like, eh. Like being in the first village and the whole like meditating in a cave lady and meeting Alhaitem in the port for the first time. It's like, whatever. What is that? What is that? That is a cow. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Damn, the cow fights back. How do you restore health and stamina after dying without perks? In this game? I think you, if you die in this game, I think you start with full health and stamina again.
We have great prices.
Let's see, are there any hazmat things? What hazmat things?
Maybe next time. Happy
Maybe
travel,
next time.
survivor.
I only have 80 points of stamina. I think that's just... Isn't that... Check. I think that's because I have low wellness. There's a mechanic in this called wellness. The mod, if I go... is it written in the... not the journal. Is it the journal? Yeah, wellness. There you go. Your maximum health and stamina is based on an invisible stat called wellness. At the start of the game, you have 100 wellness and various different actions can impact this. So if you die and you take a bunch of damage, you lose wellness. If you eat good food or run around on foot, you increase your wellness. So if I just like make good food or I find good food and I eat that, or I run around a lot, that will increase my max health and stamina. Right, was that... Yeah, this is my old base. Call it a base. It's more of a hangout. That's why you rage quitted. Even if you die a bunch, your wellness can't go below 50%, I think. So you won't lose too much health. Let's see, it says, yeah, wellness can never go below 50. You're never at the risk of being permanently dead. And I think you can handle things just fine with 50 max health, 50 stamina if you're careful. If not, you can do... Let's see... There's a perk you can get somewhere. It's just that I don't remember where, because it's been so long since I played this. Is it health nuts? Yeah. Yeah, this increases your wellness just straight up, and increases your maximum wellness and minimum wellness. If you get all the way down here, you can never go below 100 health and 100 stamina, no matter how much you die. Okay, let's see. First aid. We have lots of good stuff. I'll leave some of the stuff here as like backup if I ever need it when I'm in the area. The agriculture, I did not bring this stuff. I'm gonna take it all with me. Okay, resources, did I leave anything important? Perhaps rotten flesh? No? No rotten flesh, a bunch of feathers. I need to bring these though, these are important. Let's see... I'm probably fine with leaving the rest of that. Yeah, this is a hazmat jacket. If I scrap this, do I get fibers? I do, I get 3. Okay, good, good, good. I mean, Fontaine does have supernatural stuff as well, of course, but the theme of it is not as interesting to you. But you love how unhinged Navi is. Yeah, I can get, like, wanting the more, like... supernatural and mystical aspects of the game. Fontaine might become a little bit too much on the... just like the laws and rules of the people. Let's see, anything else I should bring with me? Food and drink is empty. Tools and munitions. We have a bunch of ammo that I don't need. Let's leave it. Parts. Russian parts. Mods. How much hazmat do I need for the radiation armor mods? 18? Oh my god, you need so much. What about the helicopter plan? Helicopter plan. The helicopter plan? No guns and blazing. I'm more of a sword guy. Like cutting things to pieces. And then cutting those pieces into smaller pieces. You want to talk to Farina? She has a long waiting list. You should hide under her bed and not let her sleep until she answers your question. I mean, it's a good idea. Honestly, I wanted to go for that plan. I thought that was a good plan. I thought that was a great plan. I'm so down with that plan. And then if you get bored, you can like steal her snacks. Like all her cakes and candies. She probably has a bunch of them. And she's gonna be upset that you stole all her cakes and candies. Let's see, do we just drive back or do we visit the snow biome? Let's see if we can hit the snow biome early if we just go southeast from here. Don't know if you would do that to a god of justice. I don't know, it's, you know, sometimes you gotta risk it all to get somewhere, you know? Like sometimes you take the slow path and you get trapped in an eternal carnival like 200 times in a row. And sometimes you sneak under the bed of the god and you hassle them until they answer your questions. If you're stealing her sweets as well, you're a dead man. What's she gonna do? Put me on trial? I mean, worst case scenario, isn't there like a thing in the game? They mentioned that there's like, you can do trial by combat. I can just do trial by combat, and then I win, and then I can continue doing whatever the fuck I want. Never understood, the logic behind having trial by combat. It's like, hey, if you're good enough at fighting people, you can break the law as much as you want. Basically. That's what trial by combat is. Okay, this car is getting low durability. I'm gonna repair it. Repair. Also low on gas, but I have more gas, right? Yeah, I have 4,500. Even though I think a full tank on this car is 6,000, but it's not gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna have to like push this car all the way back home. That's not gonna happen. It's for nobles who are basically not nobles anymore when they get into prison, so they try to reserve their honor, aka fucking die by fighting instead of being shoved into prison. My character is hungry. How do I solve this problem? Where can I find food in this game? What is that green stuff? A green dog? That's a green dog. I'm not gonna mess with the green dog. I'm gonna look for like a food joint and see if I can find some food. Authentic Luigi's? Let's go. How do I get into Luigi's, though? That's not good food. I need to find good food. I need to find something I can actually eat. How do I get into Luigi's? I'm gonna pick the lock. Better actually have some food in here, otherwise I'm gonna be upset. I have magazines. Can I eat magazines? I can sure try. He took the ladder. What a polite zombie. Do I have a wood splitter? I probably do. Yes, I do. Oil rounds. When is next blood moon? Day 35. 2 days. I am not prepared. I should be preparing for the blood moon, and here I am robbing a pizza place. Which doesn't even look like a pizza place, to be honest. Maybe it was just an advertisement on the roof. Oh, hello. Stay down. I even get back out. Yeah. Okay, that's tea. I needed food, not tea, but hey, I can work with it. Hey, Darth Pixaris, welcome. How's it going? Steel sledgehammer. Iron breaker. I think I have an iron breaker, right? Yes, but I could get a second one. That way I can put one on this one as well. Shoot. It's a pretty good steel spare. Better than mine. Let's see, modify, grab, modify, and put that in there. Let's grab this. Genshin is for mobile. You can get it on mobile, PlayStation, and PC. I find it a bit clunky to play on mobile, though, personally. It's like a little bit more complex than most mobile games, so it's a bit of a hassle to play on mobile, in my opinion. Unless you're like really good at using mobile controls, I suppose. But I'm not. Auto shotgun. Don't mind if I do. So I went looking for food and I got a shotgun. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. I can find a lot of stuff to drink, but I can't actually find food. Maybe I should drive back to my base. It's a weird hiccup. They might not even offer trial by combat if the charges are basically guaranteed. Well, there's nothing guaranteed about me maybe or maybe not eating Farina's snacks, because she might have eaten them herself. She's known for doing that. I think we need a proper trial by combat to determine this. The only way. You say, actually, now that I think about it a lot. Maybe. I haven't thought about the fact that you say thinking about it a lot. I mean, I have a lot of dumb phrases I say way too much, especially when streaming. Luckily, I tend to, like, stop saying same thing when I start streaming something else. Like, from the entirety of, like, one playthrough, I'll have, like, one thing I say way too much. I think when I played Link to the Past, I had a tendency to go into, like, a room with a bunch of enemies and traps that would be like, oh, this looks like fun. And I said that, like, 20 times throughout that playthrough. And I think in this game I have a tendency to say, like, hi buddy, or hey buddy, whenever a zombie shows up behind me. You'd guess Furina is weaker than Raiden? Yeah, she kind of gives off the vibe of being, like, on the weaker side of Archons. I'd probably put her in, like, Venti tier. Maybe even below Venti tier. It's not to say that Venti can't be strong, but most of the time he's not very strong. He can be strong when he needs to. Usually he doesn't need to and he's very weak. He has had, like, times in history when he's been strong. But because he, like, doesn't really exercise his power much, he becomes weaker. I mean, she's more of a support, a really strong support, though. In terms of, like, actual playable character, yeah, she's really strong. I was thinking, like, lore-wise. What I was thinking. Yeah, in terms of gameplay, Furina is insane. She can kind of, like... You can almost be the DPS as a support. Oh, I am destroying all the rocks in my way. Yeah, I need to start playing Genshin enough to save up Primos, because I want to get Primos for what's her name? Arlecchino? The knave? Harbinger lady that runs the orphanage? I want that one. If I keep ramming every rock I come across, eventually there will be no more rocks left, and I can stop ramming into them. Raiden and Yoimi are next banner, kind of hyped for that. Is this the second time Raiden has been the same banner as Yoimiya? I feel like this is the second time Raiden and Yoimiya has been on the same banners. I will probably never have enough Primos to spare to gamble on Yoimiya. Or Yoimiya. I only want her to have like an amber replacement for shooting fire puzzles in the overworld. Like those torches and those like little sconces with the elemental activation on it. That's the only reason I want her. Actually, the second reason I want her. Okay, there's a second reason I want Yoimiya. I really, really like fireworks. I think I would like Yoimiya a little bit more if they like cranked up like the firework aesthetic. Like just crank it up, like crank it way up. And then crank up the volume. Just like go nuts with it, you know? Make it over the top. I'm so down for like over the top fireworks. Then I'd be in. But like I've watched the Yoimiya gameplay and I don't really like notice the fireworks too much. Like I know it's there because she's the fireworks character, but I want like more. I need more fireworks in my fireworks, you know? I want my neighbors to file a noise complaint when I play Yoimiya because the fireworks just go off too hard. That's what I need. That's what I need for Yoimiya. Alright, do I have food or things I can make into food? Yeah, I do have things I can make into food, but I am starting to run out of bits. Let's see. How do I make... There we go. Grilled meats. The fireworks, if you recharge your shot for long enough, you usually don't do that. Yeah. Yeah, the charge shot Yoimiya thing is more like a gimmick. It's a cool gimmick, so it's a shame that you never really use it for anything. I have a friend who has Yoimiya and he complains about that the charge shot is kind of cool. And you never want to use it because it's a DPS loss. Can I made a bunch of storage crates recently, didn't I? Where did I put those? There. I need to fix the storage a bit, so I'm gonna put some more blocks down. Okay, how do I write on these things again? Edits. Food and drink. Why is it sideways? I don't like that. Just medicine. Might have to flip this one somehow. There you go. Food and drink. The skill is pretty crazy if you build it right. Yeah, she needs like a very specific team though, I feel like. And also, sadly for me, pyro characters are my like least favorite characters. I just generally don't like fire characters in video games. It's not my vibe. I prefer water and lightning. Is there something else? Let's see. Store all the medicine stuff here. Go, and then we had agriculture. Boom. So, bring this stuff in. Okay, and then we need a, let's see, what doesn't have a proper storage right now? There's like a mix of ammo. We got some medicine stuff here. Let's see, sort this. Okay, medicine. Make this one into ammo. I scrap this. This thing doesn't work. I cannot scrap, then I'm just gonna drop it. You don't really have to have a good team comp for Yoimiya. Her DPS is generally good, but of course better off if you have some reaction supports. I know that like one really good comp for Yoimiya is to do you do like Yun Jin and a second Geo. Because Yun Jin, she adds like a part of like additional damage into the base damage of the character that gets multiplied by the character's damage percentage and damage. Kind of similar to how aggravate and spread reactions work. So it's really good for characters that hit really fast, but don't necessarily have the best base scalings, which works for Yoimiya, because she hits really fast, and she doesn't have hit lag, she's a ranged character. So something like Yoimiya, Yunjin, Xiangli, and then if you don't want reactions, you can just do a second pyro like Bennett's to get the power damage boost and the attack boost. If you want reactions, you can slap in like Yelan or a Xingqiu for some vaporize. But generally speaking, Yoimiya hits too fast to have like consistent vaporize procs. I need to fix the storage. Not using reactions at all would be a waste, I feel like. There's like a lot of builds you can do that don't require reactions to function. Not to mention there's a lot of enemies that will give you reactions naturally or will prevent you from doing the reactions you want to do because they already have elements on themselves. So there are a lot of scenarios where like doing non-reaction builds are quite good. What was I going to type here? I was going to type I'm just going to call this bulk. Oh, it's the wrong way. It's fine. we'll put the weapon here as well. Agriculture. How many of these do I need? Search notes, recipes. Need 10. Okay, I'm halfway there. Nice. There's something I can make that would be really easy to make. I get the chicken coop back, I can start generating eggs. How did I do that? Chicken coop. Eggs, wood, plant fibers. Okay. Eggs. How many eggs do I have? Do I have any eggs? 6 eggs. Let's make 3. And then we need, like, animal feed. Either apples or bananas. Let's see, apples. It's better to use a station. Do I use the, yeah, mortar and pestle? Animal feed. Yep, just make a bunch of those. Chicken coops are already done. I'm gonna put them inside the base for now, but I might move them later. Have I watched Breaking Bad? I have not seen Breaking Bad. I don't like the vague concept of it. I haven't watched it because I'm not sure it's really my thing. Even though it's really good, though. I've heard it's really good. Pretty much everyone says it's really good. So I believe them when they say it's really good, but that doesn't change the fact that it might not be my kind of show. You hate how you're torn between finding Navi useless and broken. It's annoying. I really like... She's probably like one of my like favorite characters in the story. I kind of really wanted to like pull for her. I did a couple of pulls, but I didn't have many pulls. So I decided not to go all in on it because I don't have a lot of pulls at the moment, and I know I want other characters too, so I'm a bit split. Store the iron. Are these fully grown? Alright, let's see. She's solely strong and allows you to use Noelle as tank and healer, but whenever there's any type of geo enemy, you're basically fucked because she's the only good character you could effectively use the team comp from the ones you have. Yeah. Yeah, that's like the... It really sucks when you have like a very like polarized comp that feels really good until that one enemy shows up. Like I love playing Electro comps. And then Electro Slime... I can't even talk. When an Electro Slime shows up, or like Electro Sitchin Mage, or Electro, what are they called? Friggin' Abyss Mages. Anything like that shows up, and I'm like, oh, I basically do nothing now. I can't do anything. even worse when it's like a part of a story quest. And it like throws you into like a fight in a part of a story quest and you have to fight something that you literally cannot fight with the team comp you have. And you're like, well, I guess I'll have to leave. And this game is like, why are you leaving? This is a story thing. And I'm like, yes, but I can't fight these enemies with the team comp. And you didn't warn me ahead of time that I was going to be fighting electro slimes in the story for some reason. Thank you. I want to grow a lot of chrysanthemum, and I want to be growing a lot of tomatoes, ideally. I don't have that many tomatoes, so I think I'll grow some corn in the meantime. Just turn this off. Alright, so we have a 7x7, so 35 farm plots. I will dedicate, let's say... I do like... 21 of these. And then do... 14 of these. So I can't make... I'll make all the tomatoes I can and just put them in there. I'll do the rest corn. Is it like sideways? It's weird. It's like rotated like that. Oh. Alright, and I'm just gonna put these from the back. The rest will be corn. A bit too many corn, but that's fine. It's because I didn't count for the tomatoes. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use them or not. Is this 7x7? Infinite more corn. Do I have enough corn? I have a lot of corn. Is there anything else I want to make? Carrots? Potatoes? Potatoes. Let's see, did I make 2 rows of corn? How many? I made 2 rows of corn. Let's do 1 more row of corn and then the rest tomatoes. So do like 7 more of these. And then do like 5 potatoes. Exact amount I can actually make, so that's perfect. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're being made here. The doi. Oh, I had 3 tomatoes. I thought I had 2 tomatoes. I can't count. It's fine. I don't even need to count. It needs counting. Counting is not important. Just press buttons. Oh yeah, can I use these diamonds? Do I know the recipe to make like the diamond blade tip mod? Oh, you need generic schematics for that? Sheesh. Sheesh. I mean, I have some, but I also needed what? Forged steel, glue, mechanical parts. How many mechanical parts do I have? Oh, I have plenty. Okay. Glue? Plenty of glue too. Forged steel. What else? That's it. Make me 3. I should move some of this stuff. see. Food and drink. And medicine. Okay. Problem solved. Do I have apple tree seeds laying around? Apple tree seeds. I swear I made some at some point. Oh, I have an extra tomato seed. And 3 extra tomatoes in potato seeds. Apple tree seeds. I swear I made some at some point. These are apple tree seeds. Let's just plant some apple trees. Oh, go away. Go away. Oh, welcome. It's my home. Oh, apparently planting apple trees messes with the ground elevation. That's a bit weird. There we go. There will be apple trees. Was there a way to make... I think there was. What is it called? Polymer? Scrap polymers. You can make... Oh, if I make a corn farm, I can make my own scrap polymers. That would be nice, because I need a bunch of those to make a, like, water tank? This thing? Yeah, I need 250 scrap polymers. I don't think I have that much. Also, the large water barrel I can make. So I have this water catcher somewhere. It's kind of just chilling over here right now. Upgrading it wouldn't be a bad idea. But it's pretty easy to just get water, because do I have, like, empty jars somewhere? If I keep my... I only have 12 empty jars? That's unacceptable. Nope, that's not allowed. Let's see, what do I need to make the jars? Is it just... Well, there's like a recipe that's just called Unleash Hell. Empty water jar. It's crushed sand and clay. Okay. Give me some clay and then give me some crushed sand. Just go in here and we'll make a bunch of empty jars. Yeah, I should probably dig a little bit on my little underground area before the next blood moon, so I have it slightly more prepared than I had last time. Because last time I kind of didn't work on any of the blood moon preparation stuff, and I died. I'm not convinced I'm not going to die next time either, but actually, let's bring some, like, wooden blocks. A lot of wooden blocks. Like, a whole lot of wooden blocks. You're happy there hasn't been any story-related fights with strong geo enemies so far, so you haven't had any problems with it in the story, but it's still annoying that you always had to be wary of that. Yeah. I feel like there's been so many Electro enemies. So, as a person who does enjoy playing mostly Electro characters, I've had a lot of issues. That's just the, like, Puppet Raiden fight and Scaramouche fights. See, wooden blocks. Wooden blocks. There should be in bulk storage. Oh, these are cardboard blocks. I need wooden blocks. There we go. Bring some extra wood. I can find it. Oh, I have it on me. Never mind. made a door at one point. Do I still have that door, or did that get destroyed? Ah, I still have that door. Nice. So. Don't think this is supposed to... Oh, that's weird. That's not normal. I think most of the stuff was either Hydro or Electro, so yeah, Electro teams are kind of double-edged sort of for the story. Yep. Like, not only can Electro not handle other Electro things, but there's so many, like, the things that aren't Electro that Electro aren't good against. AKA Hydro. Not very good against Hydro, usually. It's, like, okay-ish against Pyro and Cryo, but pretty much always... Against Cryo, it's better to use Pyro, and against Pyro, it's better to use Hydro. Until the introduction of Dendro, Electro was kind of just meh. It was Copium. And before, it's not good against Hydro. Surprisingly not. You'd think it would be good against Hydro. But it's not that good against Hydro. Like, just compare the amount you have to wail on a... What are they called? Hydro Abyss Mage with Electro to Dendro. With Dendro, you usually like 1 or 2 tap the shields. With Electro... No, with Dendro you 1 or 2 tap. With Electro you have to like do quite a few hits. Quite a few hits. And it doesn't help that Raiden's E skill doesn't trigger on hits against shields. Because Raiden's E skill only triggers when you actually do damage. Two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 36, 37, 32, 6, 36. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I said 36 before, right? So this should be 50. Sounds good for a mobile game. Not saying that mobile games are bad, it just sounds good. Don't really consider it a mobile game. Yeah, Genshin, I feel like was like... Genshin was my first mobile game that I would consider a game. Like, I used to avoid anything that was like a mobile game, like the plague. It's like, every time I tried one, I would just be immensely disappointed. Then Genshin came out and it's like, yeah, this is just like an actual video game that happens to be available on phone. That's what Genshin is. It's a video game that you happen to be able to play on a phone. It works better as a PC game. Straight up. They were gonna release it on the Switch, which still hasn't happened, and it would be a great Switch game. The reason, as far as I know, they still haven't released it on Switch is because the Nintendo wants to be responsible for the Switch porting, and MiHoYo doesn't want, MiHoYo being the developers of Genshin, doesn't want Nintendo to be responsible of the porting process, because if Nintendo is responsible for the porting, Nintendo's technically just going to hand over the porting to a company called Tencent. And Tencent and MiHoYo, they don't get along. Tencent being like a very, very large, technically video game company. They mostly just own a bunch of things. They don't really do things themselves. They just own everything. They buy up other companies and also engage in a bunch of like somewhat shady business practices. They have on numerous occasions in the past kind of like copied and stolen content allegedly from previous MiHoYo titles. So Tencent and MiHoYo don't get along at all. So MiHoYo doesn't want to give Nintendo the resources to do the porting to Switch, because that would mean that Nintendo would give the resources to port the game over to Tencent. And of course, MiHoYo doesn't want Genshin files, important source Genshin files, in the hands of Tencent, who's been known for taking things from MiHoYo in the past. I beat a stealth guy. Yeah, Genshin being a gacha is like honestly the only drawback of Genshin. Now, unfortunately, it being gacha is also the reason why it has the funding to do what it does. So Genshin wouldn't be Genshin without being a gacha, because it has the immense funding it does because it is a gacha. But at least they use the funding to make the game better. As opposed to other video game companies that have massive microtransactions and they don't even use the money effectively to make the game better. Oh, another stealth guy. Another stealth guy. There's too many of these guys now. They hit like a truck. Go away. Starting to become too many of those guys in the world. It's a bit spooky. There's also just too many zombies around in general right now. They're just crawling out of the woodworks. Yeah, I probably... Can I use this for anything good? Huh? You can get raw fish out of this? Oh, heck. And I'm not gonna hold on to these. It would be so cool if there was just ways to get characters if you get challenges or something. Not saying they need to be easy, but at least some way to obtain them without just waiting for the banners to come in and grind the primos. Yeah, I kind of hope they'll do something eventually like that for Genshin. Though, considering the game has been out for like almost 4 years now, I'm starting to kind of like lose some hope for that, because in Honkai Impact, which is another game by the same company that I've also played a decent amount of, so when I was waiting for Genshin to come out, I was like, you know what? I'll play Honkai. I'll give that a whirl. In that one, you can actually just farm for characters. You can farm for some characters. Not all of them. But some characters you can just spend resin to do certain things. Or the equivalent of resin. And you can farm up fragments of characters. And when you have enough fragments, you can just swap that for the character. And that would be nice to have in Genshin. Like, just make like a domain where you can farm fragments of like certain important characters, like certain 4-star characters. So you can farm up like constellations for like, say, Fischl, Bennett, Xingqiu, like some of these like early game characters that like it's pretty good for everyone to have, right? And another thing they do in Honkai Impact is almost every other patch they release something that's called an SP character. And SP characters are more often than not, they're very good support characters. And you get them for free, and you also get a way to just farm them for free. So like every 2 patches of that game, they add like a new support character that you can just get for free. And you can just farm them. And get them to like max constellations, essentially. By just farming them. So in Honkai Impact, they're quite generous. I hope they become more generous with Genshin. And they're just tearing down my base left, right, and center. Whereas in Honkai Star Rail, already in Honkai Star Rail are they being more generous than they are in Genshin. Because in Honkai Star Rail, I think it's like 2 weeks, week-ish, 1 week maybe, they're giving out their first 5-star character for free. Which is even like a limited banner character. And they have yet to give out a free 5-star in Genshin. They just haven't done it. On the 3rd anniversary of Honkai Impact, now I get this is confusing because I keep saying Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Impact. They're 2 different games. There's Honkai Impact and there's Honkai Star Rail. So for the 3rd anniversary of Honkai Impact, they gave away a S-rank character, is what they call it in that game, which is the equivalent of like a 5-star. They gave away an S-rank character. That's called Hersher of the Void. And that's essentially the equivalent of Archons in Genshin. So you can imagine, if you play Genshin, it would be the same as them giving you Venti for the 3rd anniversary of Genshin. They just gave you that for free. For the 3rd anniversary. Hersher, yeah. They're called Hershers in Honkai Impact. Yeah, MiHoYo really likes their German. It's a bit on the nose sometimes. Store this. Bulk storage, store these. Medicine, store these. Ammo, store this. Scrap this. Is this an actual hammer I use? I think so. Scrap it. Still think it's funny how many Asian game studios use a lot of German words. Yeah. What's what I used to make the advanced torch? Steel, electrical parts, short pulp. I make my own electrical parts. Oh, that's so easy. I just need lead. Where do you farm lead in this? Lead mining. In the snow biome or in the desert biome? Okay, okay. So I could make multiple forges just to make all of my stuff craft faster. This item needs repairs. Or the princessan title for official, yep. I pretty much gave up on saying that during one of the events where it was repeated like every minutes. It was like one of the Golden Apple Archipelago events where you went to like, I actually really liked that one. Where you went into like Fischl's kind of like dream world. I stopped trying to say the princessan title and I just called her, this is like friggin' Fischl von Luftschloss. A friggin' air castle. Fischl of the air castle. They didn't say it right even once? Of course not. Lucky for me, and in my version, I didn't even try to say it because I play the game in Japanese, so they don't even try to say it. They say something else in Japanese entirely. The worst part for the English one is they're probably told to say it wrong. It's been that a lot for like the voice acting in English and Genshin. Is they don't, the voice directors, they tell them not to pronounce, like even if the voice actor knows how to say it. The voice director tells them to say it how an English person would think you say it so that they don't get confused when they hear it. It's the dumbest thing ever and I disagree with it so much. It's ridiculous. There's a lot of voice actors that have complained about this, not only in Genshin, but like different medias. Because sometimes, if they want to like have a, say, German character in a video game, sometimes they'll hire a German voice actor. But they won't let the German voice actor do it properly, because they want it to sound like how an American person thinks German sounds, rather than just sounding the way German sounds. Which is it's stupid. It's ridiculous. I would honestly love to just get to a point in like where we have like enough voice acting talent from like all the different places in the world that they all can like deliver on the same quality, and then you could have like all the characters in Mondstadt and Genshin just talk German all the time. You just have it be subbed. And then you go to Liyue and they all speak Chinese. And then you go to Inazuma and they all speak Japanese. And then you go to Sumeru and it's... I mean, I guess you would have to split up for Sumeru because it would probably be one thing for the desert area and one thing for the more naturey area. Not to mention that part of the world has like a lot of different languages split up. And then Fontaine, just everyone speaks French. But it probably would be really hard to do that and have the quality be consistent across the board, right? Because you don't want to like get to one region and just be like, man, the voice acting in this region isn't as good as this region. I feel kind of bad, you know? And you end up not liking the region because it's not the same quality. But in an ideal world, I think that would be amazing. I love it when games or like movies sometimes do that, where like everyone just speaks their own language. They sometimes do that in the Cyberpunk game, which I think is fun. And it's a good way to just get to hear some more languages. Because I think there's a lot of places in the world people are just like a bit too used to just hearing only their own language, and it's like, and if it's not my language, I don't want to listen to it. It's like, come on. Come on. There's so many languages out there. Are you only going to listen to one of them? Wow. It's really fun to see some of the names of the places in Fontaine. If you know any French at all. The places have really dumb names. Like the one place that's just called Fish. There's a place called Fish. It's the dumbest name. It's probably equally bad in Mondstadt as well. But I know less German than I know French. That's weird. How much should I reinforce this before the blood moon? Oh. Let's see the world. You can see my base from the bottom. That's kind of neat. What have I done? Onset areas are just named in English. Aww. This box is spooky. This box kind of feels like you're gonna walk in here. And you're gonna be like, huh, it's just a box. And then you turn around and the door is gone. And now you're just trapped. That's what this box feels like. Let's see. Okay, bulk storage. We have way too much rock. Another airdrop. I never pick up these. Oh, you can see it land over there. Yeah, let's see if I can get to it before it lands and hits the ground. Wait, it's the only area that doesn't have native words in the region names. Get colonized. Get colonized, Mondstadt. It's all English now. Oh no. There better be something good in this box. It's gonna be like iron tools and like a book, and like maybe like an SMG or like a really bad weapon. Scrap machete, bruh. Okay, the nail gun isn't bad. I'll take that. 33 duct tape. Okay, okay. What is this? Coil shell. Okay, it could be worse. You know what? That's not the worst one. It's not great, but it's not the worst one. Still don't understand why it's called Mondstadt. It's the only city in the world where the moon shines. Boom. It makes no sense now. You know what? I take it back. No. These zombies hear through my walls way too well. Oi, get out of here. Oh, more duct tape. Just make like a creepy event. Make like a Halloween event where you're like in Mondstadt and they just slam the moon from Majora's Mask in the sky. Boom. Now we'll all learn why it's called Mondstadt. Guess I can scrap my old nail gun and use this one instead. I wanted to run off in the world and look for hazmat fibers, but I probably have to make this place defendable. What are those, Oh, that's a lot of empty glass jars. You know what? Go back to making the thing you were making. I think I have enough empty glass jars. That's plenty. I thought they would stack more. Do I drain the water here if I scoop this up? Scoop it up. Clean water. Go. I have so much clean water. Do I feel like I saw like a... Oh, that was just rain. Okay. What? Or is it from my weapon? It's from my weapon. I see like a weird like rain-esque effect. I thought I saw like a meteor or something for a second. Okay, what to prioritize? I wanted to grab a bunch of these like steel ingots. They're called ingots, forged steel, whatever they're called, and make blocks out of them. 225. What is the circumference of this place? It's big, it's massive. This is okay. Bring up a calculator. That's 7, 8, another 8, and another 8 plus 1 plus the wall. You know what? Remove the 7, double it, add the walls, and then just multiply it by 4. Yeah, it's like I can make 200 blocks. That should be enough to get around the perimeter like once, maybe not even that. Need like 1,000 blocks just to go like a couple of heights on the wall. Oh boy. Was considering if I should try to like get like some steel walls going. But if I can't get a decent amount, I might as well not do it at all. So this is back on steel duty. Need more food. Is there like a way to make like a working oven? Working player ovens. Working player sinks. I need kitchen for dumb shits. Work. And if I had that, how hard would this be to make? Probably needs electrical parts, yes. Which means once again I need like the lead. Let's make another campfire. Actually, no, I need another grill then. Asshole. Just need more food. Okay, pause the water cleaning. Make some food first. And then you can go back to cleaning water. I will go back to digging this mine, because apparently, wait, I need some more wood first. Oh, the blood moon is upon me soon. Watch one of these trees just crush my car. Be the worst. I don't think these trees actually do any damage to anything. If it was the forest, they would. I remember playing the forest with 2 friends, and so many times when the trees fall over, and just destroy our wall. Now, in my defense, it wasn't me chopping down the trees that did that. It was my friends. Mostly because I was off in the world killing cannibals, leaving all the important base building to my friends. Let's see, wood block. Can I make 1,000? I can just barely make 1,000. Okay, I will make 1,000. Things completely explode when the tree falls on them. Pretty funny, not gonna lie. I do enjoy it. It is kind of fun. I wonder how that second game is coming along, Sons of the Forest, because I kind of want to play that, but I want to give it some time to, like, be more complete first. That makes sense. Alright, back to tunneling. Love the new way to build stuff there, but it makes some stuff kind of complicated to build. Yeah, I've seen some of it. It's like very immersive building. And it's kinda intuitive as well. Like it kind of like, for the most part, it kind of just like makes sense how you do things. But then for some of the more complicated stuff, it gets like a little bit of a stretch. It's like a little bit of a stretch. But I love what they're trying to do. I think it's very cool. It's probably one of the more, like, immersive building systems I've seen in the game. That's also done, like, pretty well. The best thing is the water physics. Alright, do tell. I remember in the first game, you can use the downstream of the water to actually transport stuff. Yeah, I had that happen by accident in the first game. That's actually what I was about to say. Is we built the base close to a river. And then we noticed that as we chopped down some of the trees, some of the logs would land in the water, and they would start being carried downstream. I'm like, oh, that's so convenient. That's like actually how things were done in like the medieval ages, where they would like build like logging camps and have like things be sent along the water. Oh, love it. Now, if you can also just build... If you can build, like, almost like an aqueduct. You don't remember there being any rivers in the forest. There's a couple of rivers, but they're quite shallow. And they don't go very far. I can only think of like 2 or 3 on the map on the top of my head. I don't know how to explain where. I remember spending so much time in the forest trying to find all the parts of like the flintlock pistol or whatever it was. That pistol is so bad. It is such a waste of time. It's the worst, just most utterly useless weapon I've ever laid my hands upon. That was not a good time. Like, even the scrappiest wood bow is more useful. The thing with the water physics is that it's pretty cool that you can use it to make like a water duct for logs to just chop trees and have them fall into the river. So can you like actually like catch water somehow? Like if you build like... if you build something next to a waterfall, can it catch the water from the waterfall? I have a friend that I play some survival games with, and if I have him with me, I don't even need to worry about gathering wood. I'll just start building something, and he's just gonna show up with wood. Because he just likes chopping trees. So I just start building something, and he just shows up with a bunch of wood. And he's like, here, take it. I'm like, wait, you're not gonna use it for yourself? He's like, nah, I'm chopping wood. I'm helping. He's a menace to trees. He played a little bit of that MMO. I think you played it too, the New World. He would just chop trees. He just went ham on the forest. There would just no more trees. Just gone. All of the trees, no more trees. Simple man. Sees tree, chops tree. Yep, he's living the fantasy. Honestly, I see the appeal. There's something that just feels right about just leveling a forest. Gathering a new world is pretty chill. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to get into like a lot of mining. Because I wanted to make like different weapons and stuff. Because I'm kind of keen on like smithing in video games. I find fun. Let's see. Block. Can't say you haven't gone monkey mode on the forest before. Not sure how tall I want to make this tunnel. I kind of just want it to be kind of like a creepy maintenance tunnel. I'm gonna have to make some paint to make that actually happen. I am working on growing more of those like paint flowers that I can make paint out of. Back to the Fontaine stuff though, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is the wildest name, yep. I kind of gave up on saying it when I played the story. Now I can't get the name out of my head. Now it's just stuck in there. Now it lives rent-free. I'm out of gas! Heck. For some reason, every time you hear the name, you have to think of Sino. Why? And I guess you don't know because you said for some reason. Okay, let's see. I need more oil. Okay, I got more. Good. Back down we go. There's something very cursed about everything just being made out of complete wood. That's why I need the paintbrush to just change the material visually. Right. Back to mining. I've made like a tunnel like this once before in this game, and I'm not sure if I made it 5 wide or 3 wide. Probably just stick to 3 wide for now, because I'm kind of in a rush to like just make this be done by the time the Blood Moon hits. So if I want to change it later, then that's probably fine. There's also a slight irony in like digging all these 500 durability rocks just to replace with the 500 durability wood. Here's what I think I'll do. I'll go into blocks. I'll find like let's see. Shape do I want? I want kind of like kind of like this, but one that just like slopes into nothingness. What'd that be called? This arch 1, arch 2. What's the difference between arch 1 and arch 2? I cannot see any difference whatsoever between these two. Those are the same block. Right, let's have a look at arch 2. Is there like a texture difference? There is a texture difference, okay. I'll just go with arch 1 then. You love the Melusines? Yeah, they're nice. Except for the one that's like... What is it called? Salsa? I don't like salsa. Salsa's weird. Salsa can leave me alone. I don't want to say too much about like any specific Melusine though, because I don't know where you are in the story. I'll spoil anything. But Salsa isn't like a main story one, so... That's just a random one. I like the ones on the boats in and out of Fontaine. Especially the second one. I guess the second one is like from the boat from Fontaine to the like courthouse slash theater, opera house. So when you first like come to Fontaine, you take like the one boat into Fontaine. And you have like this one Melusine that's like, oh, I can't do this job as well as like this other Melusine that I look really up to, but I'm gonna do my best. And then she does like a really professional job. And you're like, I wonder what that other one is like. And then you take them. Oh, when you meet the other one. Oh, it's good. It's good. I bet you some people don't even like experience that because you don't have to take the boats. You can just fast travel, I reckon. I like to walk to places the first time I do story quests. Ooh, I should rotate these if I want them to fit the... Oh, I can't rotate it? Not even if I do... advanced? I guess not. Alright. Whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna paint them anyways. I see the point of Arc 2 now, because then the textures would line up. Kind of. Oh. Did I not mind this? You thought of playing Genshin without using fast travels, but figured it would be kind of a pain? Yeah. I will, like, just walk to, like, story places the first time. Because I have, like, a habit of exploring a lot between stories. Or, like, before even doing a story, because I'm like, ooh, new area. I'm gonna run around like a headless chicken and look at things. So often I will have the fast travel points to story locations before actually getting the story to go there. But when I get the story to go there, I will walk there the first time. Let's see. Can I make some paints? These are seeds. These are not seeds. There is no room for more water. Okay. I can see this being a problem. Okay, make some paint first. Oh, I can just use murky water for that. Fantastic. Yeah, just make me like... How many stacks? Just do 50. Give me 50. Give me 50 of these. 5,000 paints. Let's go. You got every statue submitted before you were done with the US story. Alright, let's see. Drink some of this water too. Actually, I have another yucca juice. This. Considering it's gonna be... I swear there's always a friggin' zombie. Considering there's a blood moon soon. I'm gonna park my car inside, because I feel bad about leaving the car out in the dark. And part of the reason why I made the door so big was so I could drive the car inside, and I keep leaving it outside. Okay, let's see. Sigh. Fix my hunger bar. And my thirst bar. The paints. And do I even have a paintbrush in this base? Probably not. How do I get a paintbrush? Just make it out of grass or something dumb? Leather, actually. Make a paintbrush. Nouvelette's English voice is way too, how do you say this in a not weird way? Strong. It's way too strong. What kind of concrete am I gonna use? Forced concrete might be a bit much. Concrete gray. Trim. It's again a bit much. Concrete. Concrete blocks. Gray. Gray materials. Marble. Reinforced metal. Concrete. Wood. Adobe white. Plaster? A bit too bright, probably. It's hard to tell because night vision. Which is red for some reason. Metal basic. Should have kept a torch on me. He has a very daddy voice, some might say. Some might say that, yeah. There are definitely people in the world that would use those exact words. Okay, what was I thinking? I was thinking something. Forgot what I was thinking. It happens a lot. Something. Oh yeah, I gotta fix the friggin' wall. How do I do that? Like rock. Stone? Stone. Small stone, crushed sand, cement. Cement. Stone. And sand. Where do I do this? The cement mixer. Stone. Back down I go. Problem solved. Okay, copy texture. Paint surface. Watch my paint count go down quickly. Go spooky tunnel. Could make the floor a different color if I could find a good one. Retrim. It's probably gonna be too much. There's too many of these textures are like a bit too much. Should have the ground be like a nice white. Oh, that might still be too much. That's way too fancy. White. Kinda works. Sidewalk cracked. Bit too much of a dungeon or a sewer. carpets. uh... It's almost like it would have been nicer to have, like, this concrete here and then the white concrete on the walls. I feel like if I try that, I'm going to immediately change my mind and it's going to cost so much paint to try. It does give the bunker vibe, though, even if it's just very monotone. But if I do want to spice it up a bit, I could do like, add this on top. It's gonna look a little bit more interesting. That would be a good time to count how far this goes. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 25, 26, 27, 9, 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. This is further than I meant it to be. I meant it to be like 50. Did I go for 60 by accident? Oh, well, okay, I need like a... That. I need the opposite one. Probably this one. There. That wrong? That was wrong. Would have to paint these in some kind of color. And I would prefer to do the paint all sides. Painted? No. Actually, go a little like mirror's edge on this. Yeah, running out of paint. See, can I make the steel doors? I also need springs. Okay. Springs, boom. Steel door, yeah, just make me 2. And in the meantime, let's see, paint. Got lots of more paint. Excellent. Is there one more thing I wanted to get? How long does the doors take? 2 minutes. Soda left? I don't think so. A lot of soda. Oh, it didn't reach all the way though. Let's paint that. That. Turn this off. Copy the texture, and we're just gonna paint here, 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 and why did that also do the ladder? That's weird, because I was gonna do the ladder the red color. I prefer to not do the ladder with the wall. The ladders and the walls are two different things. Right? Very strange. Oh. Yeah, so it's a bit finicky about the targeting of this. It's fine, we can make it work. Damn it, even did that. Is there like a steel? There's a metal. Metal basic. Wrought iron. I'm already low on paint. I had so much paint. What are you talking about, game? This is why I need a farm for these flowers, because I just spent 5,000 paint. Like it was nothing. Not quite the color I want. Metal white? More like that, yeah. Makes it stand out a bit. Why does it do this as well? I guess they're made from the same thing, but... Come on, game, be reasonable. Well, it didn't do this, for some reason. Weird. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of paint. It's not like a dirt like texture. Something I could use on these like telemarketer. I love getting called by telemarketers. The sarcasm, please don't call me. Giving me feathers? I don't want feathers, I want eggs. Chickens, I need eggs. Heck, they used to give eggs. Is it random? Then why haven't I gotten any eggs? So they're out of animal feed. Are those apple trees I planted coming along? They, doing well? God, zombie. Stop it. Causing a ruckus. Planted them here, right? That's an orange tree. That's not what I need. Did I plant them on the other side? I swear I didn't. Is it these things? No. Check the other side. There's no way I planted them on the other side, right? Get out. Get out of here. Strange. We're making... Hey, can I grab some of that topsoil that I have tucked away somewhere? There we go. You want Nouvellette now? I have to wait for a rerun then. Let's see. I think the only Fontaine limited character I have is Furina. I'm glad I have Furina. Need her for my Archon collection, but I also do like her, so. Both character-wise and story-wise. Let's see. Play. I think there's a lot of people that don't like Furina. People are wrong. Everyone in Fontaine seems kind of unhinged, not gonna lie. I think I would play more Genshin if I had like a PlayStation 4 or something. I could just pick up the controller from my bed and I could just hit a button, the game would turn on and I could play. We'll just have to wait until like the PlayStation 6 or 7 comes out and I can maybe get a PlayStation 4 cheap. That's starting to look a bit weird. That's what happens if you choose. Why is it like green there, but not green here? Is that just something the game decides? Because I like how it's like rocky here. And sometimes it does this. I don't get it. Oh, there you are. Excuse me, your body is in the way. This has like the same like vibe as driving like a lawnmower around in your backyard. That's what I feel like I've become. Driving my lawnmower back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Ooh. Still looks hella scuffed, but it looks slightly less scuffed. I went from like an 8.3 to a 7.9. The scuff scale, that is. If you're thinking that's not a whole lot of change, Well, don't worry too much about it, because the scuff scale is kind of scuffed. But rest some other time. Some other time. Okay, how's the paint coming along? Need more paint. There's no way this is going to be enough paint. Still already out of paint. I could have saved a lot if it wasn't painting these, but it's painting these for no reason. I don't want them to paint this. Ugh. Well, this gave me paint back. I can feel my brain falling asleep as I do this. Oh, what am I doing to myself? Am I still making paint or am I out of paint? I think I'm out of paint. Yeah, I'm out of paint. Paint dead. No more paint. Oh, I'm still making this stuff. That's fine. Okay, materials. You just take this stuff away from me. Get it out of my hands. Can't be burdened with such power. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot about the iron. Where's I was making. Alright, you think you're gonna head out? Have fun with the design and good luck with the blood moon and have a good rest of my day? Hey, thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, see ya. Yeah, once the blood moon is done, I'll probably be on my way too. I am pretty toast, I think. Still getting into the regular schedule after a long holiday break. I one-shot these? Nope. See, I want to make this room a little bigger, just so it's not the same cramped space as the room outside, and I want to change the walls and floor to be a bit more cozy, because it's going to be the panic room. It's essentially going to be where I'm sitting during the blood moon. Better be cozy. It'd be nice if I had some workstations to mess around with in the meantime. I could relocate some of the surface stations down there. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea. Let's see how big we make this first. Let's see, give me the wood cubes. I mean, I'd love to potentially have the workstations down here like indefinitely if it wasn't for the fact that I would have to like walk this entire path every time I want to craft something. Makes it not very ideal. I could make a second set of workstations, then would be less bad. I want to make like, what's it, custom fittings. Are these hard to make? Okay, this also requires generic schematics. How do you make generic schematics? Is that something I can make? Paper, ink, quill, and blueberries. Okay, blueberries. That's the big caveats. Yet another thing I need to like finish making my farms for. See, now it would be 7 wide. It's only currently, what, 4 long? 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be 5 with this. Ooh. Go. The debating whether to make it 9 wide, 7 long, or just keep it as is. I think keeping it a little wider than it's long makes it feel a bit more homely. If it's narrow and long, it feels more threatening. If it's wide but not that deep, then it feels less threatening, I feel like. I'm not sure if that's like a personal preference or if it's like a normal human psychological reaction. The repair and let's pause those. Can I not click repair? Yeah. And just the roof, which I've already done a little bit of. Gotta see if I have time to get enough paint to just make that room more cozy. I also gotta grab those 2 steel doors because I'm gonna replace these wooden doors with steel doors. Even though it's a bit of what's the word? I don't know the tip of my tongue. Anti-something. Also, I can't think of the word. It's not like the most convenient thing to do because it's gonna make it so that the door has more durability than the walls, which means that the zombies will prioritize attacking the walls rather than the doors, and I would prefer if they prioritize attacking the doors. But oh well. Let's see, the doors, they are here. Grab that. If I want to... These are not done. When I get more paint, I have to go to actually look for more red flowers. Hopefully there's not too many zombies outside. Tend to hang out a bit. I think they hang out more if I work on the surface. Each of these are worth like 100 paint, I think. Oh my god, that's a lot of zombies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave. There is no... Oh, what's a zombie bear? I mean, I do want the zombie bear, because zombie bear. I just hope he's not gonna massacre me. Okay. Oh, I actually ran out of stamina for once. That has not happened in a while. What is that one zombie doing inside my base? How did you guys get in there? Another case of them spawning on the inside when they're not supposed to. Hope not. Just gonna take everything. Too lazy to check what they dropped. Just wanna get these loot bags out of the way. I can scrap things afterwards. Yeah, there are just casually zombies inside now for no reason whatsoever. Boy, get out of here. Not welcome here. Not only do I need to upgrade these to actually be steel walls, I need to make the wall thicker. Dirty water, dirty water, dirty water. There we go. Paint. And also just carry some of this food on me, because we are going to want to make sure we have food supplies on us when we're in the bunker. Okay. Ah, come on. There we go. Okay, scrap, 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 scrap. Scrap, 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 scrap. Scrap, scrap. Canning rack. I have a canning rack already, right? It's on the clothes machine? Yep. Okay, scrap. I think animal fat is supposed to be. See, medicine. I got so much junk from those zombies. Okay, there we go. Some of the paint. come on! With the door frame, not whatever that was. Copy, texture. Don't paint all sides, only paint one block. Boom, boom. The doors. Are there other types of doors you can do? Show like a symbol if that was the case. Boom. Alright, let's see. Materials. Let's get like a carpet going. Question is which one? I didn't even do it. Huh? Go. Most cozy carpet, but doesn't have to be perfect. Paint surface. You don't paint outside, do you? No. It's for floor though. Reinforced wood. Redwood, wood fence. Barricade, wood black. Western wood. Plywood. Strike like a balance between like secure and comfy. Not those bricks. What about red bricks? That's a nicer red. Still not what I'm going for though, but reinforced wood. We just do the concrete now. Okay, so brick tan. No, too tacky. Blocks. That's not the worst. I wouldn't mind having those in the hallway, actually, on the walls. Here? I'm gonna start doing that now, because that's gonna take all my paint if I start doing that. Adobe peach. No. Tan? A little bit. No whites. Definitely one for the roof. Black granite is a bit much for roof. Concrete whites. These are cool for like a floor like pathway outside a house. There's no reason to have like shingles on the ceiling. That would be for the roof, not the ceiling. Old wood. No. Isn't that just how it normally is? Plywood. No. Looks like the ceiling is going to collapse any second. Fence would painted would OSB. That reminds me of one of the roof textures in Amnesia, which makes me kind of like it. Still Amnesia. If I can just get like a red wall now, it's gonna be Amnesia. I don't think I want that on this. Need like a cabinet red side. Yeah, something like that. It's a little bit wonk. Give me this real quick and then just do single and that this one only. I think it's also partially the issues that the room is just like a square. Extra name, sci-fi floor, all faces. Barely even see it.